All right, peace family, this is Show Far from Faux Show Energy Work, and this is...
Oh, so we really are starting over?
Huh?
I thought we were going to go with
it. Well, we don't have to, but...
Okay, and I'm Fahren Graves.
No,
don't do that one?
No, don't do
that. Don't do that one, okay.
Peace family, this is Show Far from Faux Show Energy Work, and this is...
And cut tape 24.
Right.
Okay, I'm Fahren Graves. Y'all just got to get used to this. It's gonna happen a lot during this video, more than likely. Let's go.
For sure. Yeah, no, definitely. And we've been talking about energy work in the past. You've seen my other video that I've done about energy work. You've seen the one that I've done with Kirti. If you haven't, I'll put a link down below so y'all can check that out. And yeah, so I'm gonna talk to one of my sisters here. Actually, I have 4 sisters. This is my second youngest sister. And 3 of my 4 sisters have experienced energy work. And so we're going to talk a little bit about her experience with energy work.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, let's start off. So the first time you were introduced to it, how old were you?
What, like 19 or 20?
19 or 20, okay.
Yeah.
And so for those of you who follow me, you've seen me talk about Master Yao. Actually, I have 4 videos where I've actually interviewed him. If you haven't checked those out, we were talking about the House of the Man, the masculine energies that are in all human beings, and how do we bring those online. So anyway, Fahren's first energy work session was with Master Yao.
Yes. Okay, where do I begin? All I know, guys, I'm gonna start off like this, is what we are and who we are is so powerful. Like, what you experience with the energy work, I mean, it's only one way to describe it, and that's energy.
Right.
And that's what we are, and to feel it is out of this world. It's like mind-boggling. So, literally, my first experience, my brother took me to Master Yao house, and he stayed there in the other room, you know, make sure everything was good. But I felt so comfortable with him. And that was number one. It's just the comfort level of how they talk, you know, just them talking to you and just hearing you out, and you know. So I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Okay, but my first energy work was, okay, so let me just explain what happened in this transition. So they pretty much put you on a massage table. I was pretty much put on a massage table. I wasn't connected to any wires or any cords. There wasn't no cords on, you know, it's just a plain wood cushion massage table.
Right, and so, you didn't, by the way, Fahren, you didn't take any like herbs or anything?
I didn't take any herbs, I didn't take any drugs, I didn't take any pills. I'm so against that. I had a child at 16 without an epidural, so no drugs over here. But it is out of this world, what I'm about to tell you. So, okay. Ooh, my mind is everywhere. So pretty much you just get comfortable. It's your choice to wear whatever you, just loose stuff pretty much, where your body's not being restricted pretty much. So he told me before we got started, he said, if you feel anything uncomfortable, open your eyes and we'll stop the session. So I don't even know. How long do you think we were there? We were there for some time.
It was probably about 2 or 3 hours.
That's it?
Yeah, it was a long time.
I think it was longer than that.
Oh, really?
Oh, heck yeah, because we got there like when it was light, and then we left like, my boyfriend was complaining. That's how I know it was late. That's how I know at the time it was late, okay? So, but either way, he put me on the table, and like you literally, you can't connect your teeth. He told me, blah, blah, blah. He told me to keep your mouth cracked where your teeth are not touching, and roll your eyes. You know, you're gonna put your eyes in the back of your head, looking at like, I guess your pineal gland and your third eye, whatever. But most important, he told me to use my noise. Now, at the time, I didn't know what noise he was talking about. He said, use your noise. So I was like, what? What noise did he want me to make? But exactly, that's how I was like, okay, I don't know it. So I just started making like these weird noises. But anyway, as I sat there for such a long period of time, at one point I actually fell asleep on the table, and I was laying there like oh shoot, I hope he don't know I was asleep. Like I literally fell asleep because that's how comfortable you are, and it's him just waving his hands pretty much over you. So as I like woke back up and I was the feeling that I started to feel, it's like this tingly feeling. And I mean, just from that, it started to intense. I mean, the feeling was like on 1 million, to the point of the energy, like I couldn't move my toes. My toes were like ballerinas as the energy was just going through my body. My hands were straight, my fingers were pointed out, and I couldn't move anything. I couldn't move anything. And I was like, what the fuck? My eyes is closed still. But in my head, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what is this type of what's going on? Like, so anyway, I'm thinking, like, because he told me once I get uncomfortable, open my eyes. So I'm like, if this man then turned into something else, oh Lord, we in trouble. I was like, so I did like this. I was like, like stop, like, and I had my eyes closed, and I'm just like, I'll keep my eye open, and like, he was still normal, but like, and he started to like, just told me to breathe, and and my initial thought was like, what the hell was that? But it was more so like, I don't know, I started crying on a table and was able for the first time to express something that happened dramatic to me as a child. And he was the first person I told. It was like a blockage that was released in a sense. And after I told him, he was like, that makes sense because you're blocked up. He said the energy had nowhere to go. That's why it was trying to go through your feet and your hands. It was trying to come out, but you're so emotionally like, blocked up. But the next day, of course, obviously, I'm still like, what the hell, it made me feel just so powerful, because through life, I think that as a kid, I used to gaze at the stars and like, okay, it has to be more to life than what we just see. And to feel that, to really understand that we are energy, to understand what we are, it is so powerful. It's so like breathtaking, and it's, I mean, I'm getting emotional right now. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but it's so powerful, and we are so powerful. And I think that we need to get back into who we are, what we're capable of really doing, because we have no idea of what that is.
Amen. Amen. Let's take a deep breath here. Join us, family, as we take a breath in, breathing in. This moment. So wow, that's a lot. So that was your first experience with energy work, and I love what you were saying, that it basically what you felt like you felt a more expansive or expanded version of yourself.
Yeah,
from that.
for sure.
Yeah, more in tune, more.
Yeah, definitely more in tune, more aware. Just again, when you feel something like that in your body, like we're walking around damn near dead, honestly.
Zombies,
yeah. So to feel life back into your body and actually feel it, and know that you're not hooked up to a machine. Like, you have the abilities to really feel some real magical shit and do something that's, and be something, and just, that's not, I guess, in this particular zone.
Yeah, in this 3D realm that we can
exactly.
tell
like
that we're beyond that. To that point, I remember when I first asked you about your experience, and I don't know if you remember this, but it definitely had an effect on me when you told me this. You were trying to describe to me how you felt something, but it wasn't in your body. Like, that you felt something out here.
Yeah.
Like, basically what we might call our aura or something. I was like, how could you feel it if it wasn't in your body? But so do you remember that, or can you talk to that a little bit? You know what I'm talking about?
I think I remember like far as Nityam, but this is another.
Oh, so then your other experience.
In the other experience, far as like when he moved my energy, like literally, I felt like I was floating. Like it felt like it was no need to walk fast. I think everybody's in such a rush these days, and we look past shit, and we're so gotta get here, gotta get there. and we don't pay attention. We're not in our true selves, and what our true selves is something that can make you feel like you're not in yourself, if that makes sense, like you're floating. And like that experience, if that makes sense. But it feels like you're literally, like when I had the experience with him, I feel like I was floating. Like I was walking slow, but it felt like my feet wasn't touching the ground. I felt like something else was just guiding me through whatever. And I guess that would be the what, oral?
Yeah. No? Got it. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. So yeah.
But I don't really remember having that conversation. It was many years ago.
Yeah. No, definitely. Well, I remember, and it definitely impacted me when you explained. I was like, wow, that really is deep. So let's go ahead and talk about your second. So that was you with the first experience with Master Yao, and then you had another experience. How old were you then with Nitiyama?
Nitiyama, I was probably 27.
27. So what was that like? Was it the year that Courtney got married, or?
Oh, was it before that?
Or was it before Courtney?
I don't even remember. I just know it might have been after that.
You still were living in Virginia.
I'm trying to think. Hold on, let me wait, guys. It might have been, was it 2012? I don't even know. I want to say it had to be like 2013, 14.
Okay. So around that time.
Because I definitely was talking to him. I definitely was talking to him 2015 for sure. Because yeah.
So and let's tell us about that experience. So, by the way, her experience with Yao was in person, as she told us about, but your experience with Nitiyama was by Skype.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, tell us about it.
Okay, my Skype experience was so amazing. I'm just gonna leave it like that now, sure. I'm just gonna just leave it like that, guys. No, okay. You talk about energy moving. Woo! Okay, so he was more detailed of what noises I was supposed to be making. Your sexual noises. And I was like, oh damn, that's what I was supposed to do back in the day. Those noises like cows and every animal but what it was supposed to be. Okay? But y'all it still worked.
Y'all probably was like, what the hell is
She like moo. It was all wrong. But it's still something moves.
That's funny.
So he explained just different things that I would experience, and one was having an orgasm out your mouth, and how.
Wait, family, let's stop this. Having an orgasm out your mouth. Out your mouth, a mouthgasm, or what the fuck?
What is that?
Rewind.
What is that?
Okay, yeah. So tell us about that.
And no, nothing went in there. Okay.
It was about Skype
Skype
again.
Okay?
It was on Skype.
But he explained to me just how the woman vagina is the same as the woman's mouth, and like the same ridges on the top of your mouth, or like maybe this is too much.
No. We keep it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. The family be alright. And if you don't, go ahead. This is your time to cut out if it's getting too whatever for you, because we going deep. We going in. All right.
Literally. No. No. Okay. So anyway, I'm just gonna speed it up. So the whole point was when he was doing the work, I was doing my breathing, and he was doing breathing on his end, and I guess focusing. You gotta give that part, because that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta explain that, what y'all do over there. You know what I'm saying? But on my end, it was just me breathing and I guess receiving his energy, and I guess it was us receiving and taking each other energy in. But again, orgasm, the feeling of the this time I think my energy flowed better. It wasn't so much of it, my fingers tight and nothing like that. It was just, you could feel it going through my body and just everything. It was just so magical. I started having an orgasm, which is foam coming out your mouth, and multiple orgasms, literally, out the vagina. Sorry, brother.
Yeah, no, it's fine. These people that just walk past.
She's smiling. It's okay, right? It happens.
Hopefully. She said hopefully. That's great. I love it.
Oh, like, can we just get her? Oh, never mind, forget it. I thought it was so cute. She should have jumped in the freaking camera with us. Oh, that's so cute.
It was an older lady, and she just looked back and like, hopefully.
Right.
I love it.
This is what I'm telling you guys. You're missing it. You're missing, you know, hopefully. You know, we're getting, you know, and I think that's the part. It's deeper than just penetration. It's not about penetration. It's about just feeling yourself, feeling who you are, and feeling what you like. Your body is just in tune with bliss and Mother Nature, and you know, it's just kind of like entwines with one, and just I don't know.
You do know.
Oh, thank you.
You do know.
But she threw me off guard.
No, that's all good. She was actually.
Yeah, she threw me off guard. But she like, no, she's good. She should have came over here and like helped us out here.
I think you made her day a little bit. You reminded her of a little something.
Ooh,
right.
Come on, honey.
Right.
Oh, that's so funny. But I think what was I gonna say?
So you had this multiple orgasmic experience and everything, and this was from Skype. And I remember, if you know, you can edit this if you don't want, you know, but I remember you feeling like at one point it almost felt like he was inside.
Yeah. Well, he was inside of me in another type of way.
Energetically. Okay, so let's talk about it.
It was in my brain. I was just like, okay, let me just, after that session, that's when I was talking about feeling like I could float. Like after that session, it was so like, I was walking like, I mean, you would thought I was like 150 years old the way I was walking. But it was no rush, and I literally felt like I could walk on coals and hot coals without burning my feet, the way you felt like you weren't touching the ground. Like your feet was just, you were just floating. But when I tell you I had multiple orgasms that was explosive, I felt like he was in me in this type of way. Let me just tell you. Oh hell no! Nobody ever put it on me and just not called.
Right.
Type of like, oh, you know, like, so I felt like it was a more like, and I'm like, this might be like, certain people might be like, oh hell no, my girlfriend ain't never gonna do a session. But everybody's not like me. I'm really like, when it comes to stuff, when it comes to connection and like that oh, I want to feel it again, I need to feel it again type of person, because I know like what it is, and what it's a powerful thing that we're able to do with ourselves. And of course, unfortunately, everybody don't know how to do it. So I was like, I need him to like call me. I need him like to like, I need another session. You know what? I'm gonna start breathing myself and connect to him. True story, guys. True story. I started breathing myself, and then like 5 minutes later, when I'm breathing, ding! I get a text. I will call you tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
From this young, you know. Let me make that clear. Not just anybody. I was like, oh my God, it's working! I was so excited. I'm so serious. The next day, I got a call, and I was like, yeah, I was trying to reach you. And he was like, tried? And we just started laughing, and like, you know, and he was like, you have to write these things down. Like, as in, you were contacting me. You did contact me. And it was just, you told me at a young age that we are like cell phones, and you have to channel that person by chanting or whatever you want from them, or, you know, that's how we used to communicate. And the reality is they have gotten everything from the human.
Exactly.
From the human.
They're just mimicking us, people. They're just mimicking us.
They have dialed us down,
right,
and taken everything and made it seem like it's coming from the outer source than the inner source, which is you.
Right.
So,
right.
yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. No, wow. That's powerful. That's powerful. So yeah, you were able to, you had a connection with him at that point then, and be able to, you would think of him or pull his energy up, and he would be able to respond.
That happened a few times, and I honestly am so upset with myself that I didn't write it down, because it was something so powerful, and there was so many details that was in there that I can't remember, but I knew that it happened, but I should have wrote it down because he said that you're gonna want to write it down.
Yeah.
He did tell me, and I didn't do it. So when you have these different experiences, people write them down.
Right.
Sorry.
No, I get that. Yeah, because in the moment it feels like so profound, like
That you're
not
gonna
gonna
remember.
forget
There's
it.
no way.
But it does
after
go back.
years,
Right.
it does. You know.
Right. So with that, so what have you seen the long-term benefits, or what would you say, like, how has it changed your outlook in life having those experiences?
Well, first of all, people just can't tell me anything now. Because
wait, what?
people just can't tell me anything now.
Ah.
I think that
Okay.
that's number one. Knowing who you are. No, this journey, it guides you. It makes you understand that you are so much bigger than what the fuck you think you are. So that alone is enough information to make you go deeper into whatever you need to go deeper in to find out what exactly are we? What came first, the baby or the person? It makes you hit those points of
Questioning shit.
questioning.
Right.
What would So that alone is like the biggest thing, the biggest transition.
I want to speak a little bit to that point, Fahren, because I feel like I've heard Osho, Nityama, and then in my own experience that the reason why we've been manipulated so much around sexual energy is for that reason. If you don't fuck with us, like I like to think of us, most of us human beings, and notice I say human beings, not human, because we don't want to just put the masculine, so human beings. If most of us human beings are bonsai, like bonsai trees, and we've been manipulated, and it could be a big beautiful oak, but with this little small bonsai tree, and the roots of that bonsai tree is our sensuality and sexuality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you start having an experience like you had, you can't manipulate you no more, and that's why we've been so fucked with around sexuality.
Yeah, exactly. That we only think it's one type of way of interacting that way, and it's just, honey, y'all don't know what y'all missing. Like, it's so much. We're so much power. It's so much power in just people in general, and our lady's coming back. Sorry. She wants to hear some more. But I'm sorry. I'm so off. Hold on. Y'all
Oh,
gotta
you're
see.
fine.
Y'all
So
gotta
that
see.
was one of the things that you got from
You're
it
gonna
was
see her in the back. You see her? You see her in the back now? She came through this way again. She wanted to be on camera. She was like, let me make my way in this camera. She did. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I'm so off. Okay.
No, it's
What
fine.
were we saying now?
No. So that was one thing, that we can't be manipulated anymore around our once we are really in contact with ourselves sensually and sexually, then our consciousness, the roots of the tree is the sensuality and our feeling being, this part of our being. And our consciousness just grows like this tree when it's just naturally. When we talk about the Buddhas and Christ, like, if you don't fuck with a human being, that's what we become naturally.
Yeah.
We become a Buddha or a Christ naturally. And if we don't have more beings becoming enlightened like that, means that we're being manipulated.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's so much around that is around our that's why religions and different things like that, they make such a point of, I feel like, putting a lot of guilt and shame around sensuality and pleasure. And,
oh yeah, making it
you know?
seem like something that is totally not. Changing something so powerful into something that could be looked at as dirty and wrong. And that's a huge problem because we are creators. And the one thing we came here to create is that's to reproduce. And if you're looking at anything sexually like it's something wrong with that, you're harming the body, you're making illness in the body, because the one thing you came here to do, you're looking at it like it's a bad thing. So that causes diseases too.
Oh yeah, dis-ease, disharmony.
Yeah.
And altogether, it's just not fun. Fuck it. It's like, who wants to live that way?
Yeah, exactly.
When it could be this luscious, juicy life that we could have, So yeah, I guess in wrapping up, so what would you like to leave the family with? I think that's a gem right there. But what would you like to leave the family with based on your experiences with energy work or whatever? What would you like to say to the family in closing?
I mean, I think the bottom line is just to open your minds. Don't be so closed-minded, because you're missing out on who you really are. You use 10% of your brain. 10%. not knowing that you have the other 90% that still activates, you know, that you can activate and really touch on some magical shit. I just think that don't be closed-minded, because it's suffocating. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's literally drowning you. I think half of us live in this thing with fear of other people judging, and it's all of that goes into I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought.
Oh, hop back on the train. You'll be all right. All aboard.
God damn it. I do this, guys. Fuck.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the initial thing. Just don't be closed-minded. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I think we have said a mouthful over here that of who we are and what we're capable of really being, and what we're like. I mean, we're just so much more than what this life has produced for us, or, you know. So, I don't know. Just open your minds, open your bodies. Know that you are source energy. You know, Einstein figured that out many years. They can tell you that shit. M equals, you know, MC squared. You know, mass equals energy. Energy equals mass. But then we still don't apply that shit. We just live in the mass part.
Well, again, you know, family, I'm Shofar from Faux Show Energy Work. And Fahren, tell them about what you got going on, because you got some newness in your life going on. Tell them what you got going on.
I got some new. So I have made a jewelry line, Ear Enlightenment.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to check me out, again, that's earenlightenment.com.
We'll put it right there. It'll be right here on the screen where we're at. You'll see it, Ear Enlightenment.
It's about crystals, gemstones, just healing yourself. You can get more information on the website. I don't want to get long-winded because I know this video is pretty long. But, I mean, come on, guys. I'm just saying, men, if you have ever caused your woman trauma, or you just want her to be like more sexual or more fun, or I don't know, anything, you can get her these. And women, if you just want to, like, you know, just everything. I'm sorry, I'm not. We're gonna cut this shit out. We are cutting this part out. We're cutting this. No, I'm cutting this out. All right. Anyways.
So check her out, Ear Enlightenment. Yeah, and again, family, I'm Shofar from Faux Show Energy Work. I do energy work for couples and singles. I do coaching for couples and singles. I have a book, Soul, Sacred Orgasmic Living, that's available on my website.
I meant to grab it too.
And then also you can get a free excerpt on my website as well. So either buy it or get a free excerpt on there. Check it out. What else? I also do a series of workshops, Hip Hop Kundalini. I do that with 3 other amazing, powerful, energy-fulfilled beings. And me and my lady, Kirti, we do intimate relating for couples.
These hands are powerful, guys. You see these fingers? Ladies, these hands.
Well,
they don't touch you,
I was
girl.
just going to say,
they don't touch you. Let me make that clear.
The power is
from a distance, 6 feet away. You know.
Right. 6 feet. Yeah, right. May 2020. So I give you social distancing energy work.
Exactly. And the good thing about energy work is that's what it is.
Right.
It could be you could be in Timbuktu and still feel that other person.
Peace, family. This is Shofar from Faux Show Energy Work, and this is
Fahren Grapes.
my.
Can we do that over?
Sure.
No, I'm just joking. No, I'm just joking. I'm just.
3 of my 4 younger sisters have all had energy work, not by me.
No.
You know. But
my heart is like, you got it out your system, but my heart is like.
And wipe your mouth. You got the lipstick.
Oh no.
Yeah.
At least it's not like a booger or something.
No, it's fine.
Thank you. It's my big lips.
Okay. We got the same condition.